Welcome, and in today's video we're going to be going over how to take the Tradingview simple moving average and turn it into Python code using just regular Python code and NumPy. After we've done that, we'll go ahead and plot it so that way it looks exactly like it does on Tradingview. And if you guys are interested, my backtester that I've built also has a bunch of other Tradingview functions that I've created, so you guys can check that out by going down below, going to the website, and then go to the functions, indicators, Tradingview indicators, and you can see all these other indicators that I've already created. Then towards the end of the video, I'll go over a brief overview of how you can use this backtester that I've built for free. It's open source to be able to backtest a strategy and see everything that you need to see in order to place some trades. Okay, so as I was saying, we're going to be using NumPy. So that what you're going to have to do is have imported NumPy as NP, import pandas as PD, and import plotly.graph objects as go. Now, if you have any questions as time goes on, that's where you go down below, go to all my links, and then you follow me on Twitter and join the Discord community or Telegram community, and you ask your questions there. Okay, the YouTube comment section, not the best place to ask the questions. So the first thing that we'll do is we're going to have to download the candles. Again, with my backtester, I've downloaded the candles. You guys can check out the video on how to do that, or you guys can just use my backtester. You just pip install Quant Freedom, and you just run this right here. From quantfreedom.helperfuncs, import DLXL candles, and that will allow you access to be able to download candles from Binance, Bybit, and some other exchanges. But here I'm just downloading the Binance US BTC USDT 1 hour, and it's just from a specific time frame. Well, let's just grab the last candles to download. Let's just grab 500 candles. Okay, so we'll download those candles, and that's we have to actually run this first. Then we run this. Okay, so now we have our candles. This is what our candles looks like. We have our time frame, open, high, low, close, and a volume. So now with that, what do we need to do? Well, we need to set up a, I kind of want to, let's see here. Okay, so I'm just going to save the close. I'm going to save the timestamp open, high, low, close. And so here what I've done is from quantfreedom.enums candle body type. So what we're doing is the candles returns as a NumPy array, as you guys will see here. So we have timestamp, open, high, low, close. So this is just basically 4. So we're grabbing all the rows of column 4 and storing it as close. Okay? So our source is going to equal close, and our length is going to equal, I don't know, 50. And so those are the values. As you guys know, when you're using Tradingview, those are the values that you guys put into whatever this is called. So you have your length is 50 and our source is close. Okay, so that's what we're doing down here. Length is 50, source is close. So what is the next step here? All right, well, let's go ahead and do SMA equals np.full like, and let's copy the source, and we're going to fill it with np.nan. Okay, so what is that doing? That is creating a np.array, the same size as source, and we're filling it all with nan values, and that's what we have right here. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to do length minus 1 equals length minus 1, right? And I'll explain why we're doing that a little bit later. So now we're gonna have our starting index equals source np.isnan, and then we'll say source. We're going to say dot size plus length minus 1. So you might be wondering, why are we doing this? Okay, well, let's do this right here. So our source has no nan values. And so the reason why we are doing that is because if we come up here, it says here that nan values in the source series are ignored. So this is, if you're going to do the RSI, if you're going to put an SMA on the RSI, you're going to have some nan values. If you're going to put it on the MACD, you're going to have some nan values. And And so that's why we have to get rid of our NaN values. So the next step after we've done this is we have to come in here and we start our for loop. So we're going to say for I in range, starting index, source, dot size. We're going to do SMA I equals source I minus length minus 1. So that's the row. I mean, that's the starting point, and then we're going to do I plus 1 dot mean. So what are we doing here? We're basically saying, give me the mean. So if we do source, I don't know, 0 through 14, right? So that's what we would be doing here, right? So we would be getting element 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is. And then we're saying, just give me the mean of that. So that's what we get. So you add all of those up and you divide by the length of however many we have here, which is 14. And you give me the mean. And so that's all it is. And we're storing that in 14 of SMA. Okay? And then we're going to go to 15 and do that, and 16 and do that, and 17 and do that. So we're basically going to start out at from 0 to 14, give me the mean, stick that in 14. 1 through 15, give me the mean of that, stick that in 15, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So we'll do that. So now if we go ahead and do this, now we have our SMA values. And so you can see here, we've got a lot of NaN values. We got 50 NaN values, which is fine because, again, we have our length set to 50. And so now let's go ahead and come down here and let's check. Does this actually match up with what Tradingview says? And so we'll go ahead and change this to the 1 hour. And let's see here. We have this as 43721.63. 43721.63. So it is 100% spot on. All right, which is good. So now in order to print it out to see what it looks like in a plot, what you'll have to do is do figure equals go.figure. Then we're going to have this data here because that's the data that we're sending to the figure. And go is, like I said, plotly.graphObjects. You're going to have to pip install plotly. But anyways, what we want to do is we want to say x equals pd.toDateTime, and we're going to do timestamps. Remember, we've done timestamps up here already. We grabbed the 0 row, which is this, 0, and we saved all of those rows as timestamp. So we have timestamp. Units is going to be milliseconds because that's what it is. Then we have our open, high, low, close because, again, we've done that up here. Stored our open, high, low, close values. And that's going to be candles. I'll just name it candles. Then we're going to put another go.scatter. And we'll do the same thing here. And what we'll put here is we're just going to put SMA. We'll change this to SMA. And we'll delete this right here. So that's all we need. And once you have this set up, then you're going to do fig.updateLayout. I just make it the height of 800. And we'll just do fig.show. So if we run this, we should be able to see our SMA looking like this. And so if we look over here at what it looks like, you can see this. And now it basically looks exactly the same as what we have. Well, it basically is the exact same. We've showed the numbers are the same. And so now you know how to make the SMA basically show up exactly like Tradingview. Again, I have all of these different functions in Tradingview already ready for you guys. I've got the backtester that's ready that if you guys want to test your strategy out, I've got that. I also have some videos on my YouTube channel about how to make strategies. And also this backtester has a function a section that I like to call Nitro Booster, which you can see here. We backtested basically 30 million candles in just 3 minutes. And if you guys know anything about coding, with Python, you know that that is ridiculously stupid fast. It's literally 100 times faster than just using regular Python code, which would be like NumPy, Pandas, regular Python, just all that regular stuff. So we applied this Nitro Booster, which is like what I like to call it, and now we're super speed. And so, yeah, follow me on Twitter. That really helps out with the just building up the followers. I don't really tweet on there or anything like that. Join the Discord community. Join the Telegram. I'm giving away free lessons if you guys want those. Just message me on Discord and Telegram. We can set something up for those who qualify. And then again, go down to the GitHub. You guys can check out the code that I have on the GitHub. This is the actual project. You can come in here, pip install. I've got my website here that I'm working on the documentation for that has all of the information about what we've got going on with the functions, the enums if you have questions about that, or the utilities that we have if you have questions about that. Everything is there. And also too, we've got some decentralized exchanges that I prefer. Mufex, I prefer Mufex as my decentralized exchange, but I got others, and then Bybit and Binance are my exchanges of choice for crypto. And there's also a VPN here, but use that based on the terms of service of your country and the exchanges that you're using. Because I'm not, yeah. Anyways, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit me up on Discord or Telegram, and I'll catch you on the next one.